Drunk Blake. We didn't forget. It's important. Everyone must know my tale of woe. It is not a happy tale, this tale of mine. For you see, on the day of whatever day and month it happened to be on that time, fucking damn it.
It was September 14th.
Man, you think I'm paying attention?
Well, it was the night that the hurricane hit Jacksonville.
Yes.
No, Sunday. It was Sunday night.
Yes. We were in town for a friend of ours' wedding. And that night... Oh, crap.
No, it was the night after.
Yeah, it was the night after the wedding. Yeah, I'm just saying we were in town for that reason. At any rate, we were at my mom's house because she didn't want us driving back into the hurricane or whatever. So we were staying there, and we realized, well, we're not going back tomorrow, which means we're not going to go to work or anything, so...
Well, both of our works were closed.
Yeah, both of our works were closed. That's what it was.
Do you want me to tell this story?
No, I don't want to tell the story. I feel like I've been forcing you to... I want to hit him with the goddamn fireball. Asshole.
Well, you're going to be distracted by the game.
I'm always distracted by the game. Jesus fucking Christ. Let me just hop off the ledge. Woo! If I miss the circle and die, that'll be hilarious. Cool. Anyways, so I brought my Nintendo Switch into town so that I'd have something to do. And that means I keep all my games on me. And my parents and everyone around me always likes playing Mario Kart, because despite me beating them constantly, it's still fun to play. Well, we decided to, when...
Not we.
Okay.
You decided.
I forget who it was, but someone said, let's take a shot, because yay, hurricane! Not actually yay, but we did. And then since everyone mentioned they wanted to play Mario Kart, I was like, hey, you know what? Let's play drunk Mario Kart. Because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Oh, shit. Fuck. Because I just thought it'd be hilarious fun, right? Winner takes a shot. And eventually they'll stop winning, you know? It'd just be really funny. Well, it stopped being funny after 13 to 15 races. My memory of that night is very fuzzy.
Well, okay. The problem was that the races were in quick succession.
Very quick. Because we
like
were on...
2-3 minutes.
Yeah, 2-3 minutes per shot.
His dad just kept bringing him shots. And he didn't move in between. He was just sitting on the couch.
Right.
So he was stationary, and it was all very, very quick. It got to the point where after 10, I think, we started lying to you.
Yeah.
Because you were like, where's my shot? And we were like, you took it already. And you were like, oh, shit.
Well, like I said...
Because we were trying, to a certain degree, we were trying to save you from yourself.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious because he kept winning.
Oh, yeah. No, I only lost one race. And that one race, I got second.
Yeah. So, his mom and I lost count. I got 13. She got 15 shots that he took. And so, after Mario Kart, we ended up going and playing... I think this is where your memory gets fuzzy.
Very.
So, after Mario Kart, we were like, no, you're not taking any more shots. We're done. We're done. You're going to get alcohol poisoning. We're done.
Right.
Let's go to the table, and we're going to play apples to apples. Do your parents actually own Cards Against Humanity?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
No.
So we played apples to apples, which is like the kids' version.
It's a fun game. For fun people.
And he was all goofy and whatever. He was being stupid.
I mean, that's my default.
I know. And you constantly had to pee.
Yes, that doesn't surprise me at all.
And he got the hiccups, like very stereotypical hiccups. And he's like, this is where the stereotype comes from.
I don't remember saying that.
Yep.
I really don't. That's new. I learn new things every time these guys tell me the story of me being drunk. For example, after Apples to Apples, they went back to watching Jurassic Park: The Lost World. Ow. And apparently, I'm a racist.
I was not there for that.
Oh, where were you?
I don't know.
Weird.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway.
So, most of my coworkers happen to be Indian, and it's been a bit of a sore spot for me because sometimes I have a hard time communicating with them because English is not their first language. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. And, communication is one of my... Oh, crap. Not weaknesses. Pet peeves. That's the word I'm looking for. Pet peeves, because communication's very important when you're trying to coordinate with a team, and if people can't communicate, you can't coordinate, and it's a problem. So, in the movie, there's an Indian character who, I guess every time he was on screen, I complained, according to one of our friends that was there. I was just like, ugh, I work with Indians. And they're always, I don't even remember what she told me I said. But oh, good. Ah, crap. Fucking angels. Stop.
So, after Apples to Apples, you were getting... No, we started eating. And you were like, no, I don't trust me. I don't trust me. And that you kept saying that. I tried to give you food. You took like 3 bites and you were like, nope, 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 can't do it. Nope, I don't trust me. Nope. So I was like, okay, well, let's go lay down. Because I figured you would just pass out. I was kind of hoping you would just pass out.
Right.
And I kind of had to be like, I had to like force you to go to bed. I was like, Blake, let's go lay down.
Yeah.
Let's go lay down. Because you just wanted to keep talking. You were having fun.
Yeah.
So, we went into the spare bedroom, and he starts doing, like, the sentimental phase. And he starts talking about how it's so inappropriate, and I shouldn't see him like this, and his parents shouldn't have to see him like this, and this was so stupid, it's inappropriate, and all this stuff. And in the middle of his sentimental talk, he's stripping. Because it's bedtime, he sleeps in his boxers. And halfway through, you're like, I don't know why I'm undressing, I just am, and I'm just gonna do it, and you kept talking. And so we laid down for a little bit. And I was, like, really hoping, and we had, like, a bucket next to the bed, just in case. And, like, we were trying to pump him full of water and, like, stuff like that. So, we lay down for a bit, and then all of a sudden you were like, I'm gonna puke. Like, this is not good. We need to go to the bathroom. So I'm glad you at least had the forethought. You were conscious enough to be like, no.
Yeah.
This isn't good.
I'm glad I didn't, like, make a mess or anything.
Yeah.
I acted like an idiot, and I definitely shouldn't have been drinking that night because there was still the possibility of having to work the next day.
No, there wasn't.
Yes, there was. Because if, as far as my work's concerned, if I have electricity and internet, I can work. And that's what they would have expected of me.
But we didn't have electricity.
Yeah, but it happened that night at 3 a.m.
Where?
Well, whatever.
Anyway.
So it was definitely inappropriate for me to have done that, which I feel bad about. But, I don't know, I feel like it kind of comes down to... I don't know, I didn't hurt anyone or anything, and while I was a total ass of myself, it's because I was drunk. It happens. That's how being drunk works.
Well, and this is literally the only time that you've gotten drunk. And if you were going to do it anywhere, I'd rather it was somewhere I could take care of you.
Agreed.
So, like, the whole night. So, like, during all of this, I was like bringing him water, asking him, you know, I was walking him to the bathroom because he couldn't walk by himself. He was very like tipsy.
Oh yeah.
So like, I would be in front, he would put his arms over my shoulder, and of course he did the boob grab.
Of course, because I'm an idiot.
So I would walk him to the bathroom every time. And then, so then we laid down, and then you were like, no, I have to puke. And so we went into the bathroom, and I sat with you, and you had 3 bouts of it, and we laid on the bathroom floor for about 2.5 hours.
I'm sorry. Because that must have been super boring.
Whatever. It's not like I'm gonna go lay down and leave you in there.
I know.
Even though you told me to.
Yeah.
You're like, go lay down, go get a blanket. Because I kept asking if you wanted a pillow. Because you were just laying on the ground using the bath mat as a pillow.
It was a comfy bath mat. It was.
So I was like, do you want a blanket? Do you want a pillow? You know, we can stay in the bathroom, which was a good idea because at one point you started hacking again. Because After about the second round, he was like, okay, I think I'm okay. And I was like, do you want to go lay down? He's like, no. Because we would, like, talk in between. I was just trying to keep you...
conscious.
Not preoccupied, but, like, distract you a little bit from puking. Because you kept trying to talk while you puked. And I don't understand what drove you to do it, because I kept trying to stop you to do it.
I don't know.
Anyway, so 2.5 hours on the bathroom floor, and we talked about like a lot of random stuff. And it was funny because at one point wedding stuff came up because we were just at Allie's wedding.
Remember that treasure well?
And he started talking about
hop and a skip.
potentially our wedding.
I needed a rest.
And he's like, yeah, I'm just waiting for one thing. And
Go
then
ahead.
he's like,
It's yours.
don't ask me, I'll tell you, and I
This
won't
really
remember
is a
telling
correct
you, and I don't want to ruin it, and all this
It
stuff.
actually
And I'm like,
sort of
okay,
is
it's
the
okay, I
Ring
won't ask
City.
you.
This really is did it?
But yeah, so we just talked about a lot of stuff. We talked about, like, movies, and I think you brought up politics at one point, and...
Yeah. I don't remember any of that.
It was very random. So after about 3 bouts of puking, 2.5 hours, I was like, okay. You started falling asleep in the bathroom. And I was like, no, we need to move. If you're falling asleep, you're obviously not better, but, you know, we need to move.
Right.
So I was like, okay, sit up with your eyes closed, because your whole thing was that you were dizzy.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, sit up with your eyes closed so the room can't spin. You won't see anything spin. And then you were able to stand up and whatever. You're like, nope, let's go while I can. Let's go.
I remember that part.
So, and then we lay down, and I think you got sentimental again. You started crying again. And then I heard snoring, and I was like, hallelujah!
Right.
Well, okay, on the one hand, I hate seeing you miserable.
Yes.
I felt really bad that you were so sick, and I just wanted you
To not be.
to be sleeping, because
Yes.
you can sleep it off. And I had been giving you water, and I tried giving you Tylenol, but you puked it up.
Oopsie.
So like I didn't like seeing you like that, so I wanted you to sleep. And then the other part of it was I just spent 3 hours on the bathroom floor.
Right.
So, so it's like, yes, my efforts have been not
In vain.
for naught. Yeah, is what my brain said.
I understood.
So after you fell asleep, your parents were still watching the movie, and I went out and I was like, he's asleep, and they were like, yeah. Because everybody was worried about you, because at one point, during the bathroom part, I had gone out, his dad brought me coffee and stuff. Because I wanted to stay awake until Blake fell asleep.
Yeah.
I was more concerned with making sure you were okay than, sleeping myself. So his dad made me coffee. So I'd gone out and I think I like picked up the camera or whatever. And they paused the movie and they were asking me how you were and whatever. And in the midst of the paused movie, you started puking again. And apparently your mother has a problem with the noises and stuff?
That's news to me.
I don't know.
I didn't
I don't
know.
know, because you could clearly... I mean, the bathroom's not that far from the living room. So, we could hear it, and your mom made a pained face, because she doesn't like being pained.
Yeah.
But Haley, his sister, was like, play the movie, she can't hear this, because I guess your mom was starting to...
Psychosomatic, I guess.
I guess? I don't know. I don't know if it was, like, gonna make her puke, or if she was just... It was stressing her out. I don't know.
It was a traumatic experience when I got sick, and oh shit, we're watching, not Guardians of the Galaxy, Jesus. Galaxy Quest, and she never really recovered. That's what it was.
So... Yeah. But you finally fell asleep, and I was happy.
I mean,
You didn't have much of a hangover. I was kind of impressed. I guess because of the water.
honestly, yes. The next day, I spent roughly 12 hours in bed with my eyes closed, phasing in and out of sleep, and not doing almost anything else.
I mean, because the power was on, and we didn't have to be at work, so we just laid in bed.
Yeah. But it was because I was insanely queasy. It took me half a day before I was ready to eat anything, and the first thing I ate was just some stale Cheerios to mop things up.
He ate literally half a box of Cheerios.
I nearly
Dry.
puked the next morning. What else happened? I mean, it was all just kind of
But you didn't
mess.
get a headache or anything, which I was impressed with.
Yeah, I just was insanely queasy
Well,
and
yeah. 'Cause
unsteady on my feet.
You couldn't even keep water down that night.
I wish I could kill that motherfucker.
Because I kept trying to give you water, because it'll help clear everything out.
Right.
And you'd puked all the sustenance out, so here, have some water. And that couldn't even keep down mucus. But
This fucking sucks, dude.
it was interesting.
Yeah.
I guess that's a word for it.
It was certainly an experience, and now I know not to be such an idiot.
Well, now you know your limit is 5 shots.
Right. Because, Jesus.
And even then, you have to start moving.
Yeah.
Like, you can't take them all in succession. I thought that was a spider. That's pretty.
It is. I can't deal with all this, dude. There's just... I've got to kill the angel somehow. This is ridiculous. Okay. Fuck this.
So yeah, that was Drunk Blake.
So, for anyone who wants to play Drunk Mario Kart, here's the rules. First place takes a shot at the end of every Grand Prix. So every 4 races, first place takes a shot. And your limit on shots is 5. I don't care how much you can stomach. Don't do it. I will always find that really funny, though, that I was able to beat you guys like that. Because things were spinning, I was losing buttons, but I was still beating you pretty badly with leads and stuff. But at any rate, we will find something else to talk about next time.